What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to another Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, my friends. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G, and this series is a bullet point series. Not a full review, not a how-to, just bullet points as to why me, Tom Pulo, my wife, one of the 20-sided warriors, what it is that we enjoy about a title when it hits that table. And today I want to talk about a title that's been hitting this table for years, and me and everyone I've put it in front has always enjoyed it. And that's Judge Dredd, The Cursed Earth. This game is a reskin of a previous game by Osprey Games called The Lost Expedition, which is loosely based on the real-life expeditionist Percy Fawcett. I could say his name. Percy Fawcett, who literally disappeared in the Amazon jungle looking for El Dorado, the lost city of gold. And this takes that entire game, reskins it into the world of 2000 AD, Judge Dredd, megacities, perps. They're all here. Now, not only are they all here, but you actually get a chance to not just play Dredd and Giant and Anderson. Nice team. But if you want, you can play as the perps. Always been a fan of Mean Machine. This game actually even can play head-to-head, as could the original that is based off of. But this skinning of it, yeah, you can play as the team of judges versus the team of perps, as you're going to try to find Max Normal, who's a citizen in Mega City, who's the carrier of a virus, and if the judges find him, they can make sure that the virus is destroyed and the world is saved. If the perps find him, they're gonna use him and his virus to their advantage, and probably destroy and kill everyone. No pressure at all on the judges. The artwork. Well, the components in general are great. The cards are good quality. Definitely enjoy the cards. The tokens, the chits, they're fine. Standard, good, solid. Don't do anything stupid, and they'll last you. The art on the cards is all directly ripped from original 2000 AD Judge Dredd artwork. So that helps bring the game to life on an entirely other level. They're not using other artists doing their renditions, for the game publishing company of Dredd and the other judges and the perps and the mutants and everything. No. They are literally using 2000 AD gave them files and files of artwork for them to use in the cards to really, like I said, bring this game to life. Really feel like you're in the Judge Dredd 2000 AD world, just like the original. It's all broken down, basically right into a day phase and a night phase. You get a series of cards on the turn, and between the two phases, the cards are played out in a line. And this is just basically your trouble line. This is everything you got to go through. What resources you have to spend at each card, or take damage if you can't. Basically, you're taking damage. That's not exactly it, but this isn't a rules overview. And until a judge dies, and then you got the two, or perp. Then you got two left, then you got one left. And after that, it's over. But it goes back and forth, day and night. What can you handle during the day? What can you handle during the night? What you gain, what you lose. Which also adds a hell of a lot of strategy to the game, because at first you think you're dependent on the luck of the drawer, which you are. But your resources, the order that you want to spend things in, how you're going to receive things, what cards in the line you're going to get a chance to skip over. These are all going to play into strategy. And that's where this game really, really shines, is how you're going to figure out each and every one of these problems to help maximize the fact that you have to get at least one of those judges to the end of the line to find Max Normal. It is not easy. I have lost a hell of a lot more of these games than I have ever won. And yet, the title still calls me back. It's quick and easy. It's fun. The rules are light. The rules are easy enough. Most of it is just following iconography, learning some icons, what they mean, not colored in basically, and what they mean colored in. And you have the game. You know the game. It's easy at that point. But it's hard. It may be easy to learn, but it's hard to master. And that's the mark of any great game. Something that's not going to be overly fidgety to learn, something you can throw down on the table, show somebody how to play in a matter of minutes, get the components out, have everything set up, and start playing the damn game. This encompasses all of that. These are all reasons why you should check this game out. You know, yes, I think that if you're a fan of the first game, Lost Expedition, I think that this is worthy enough to have. If you're a fan of that game, if you like that system, this is different enough that you're going to enjoy it. It has a whole new system with radiation in it that the original game didn't have. So it does bring new to the familiar, which I think is always great for an expansion, especially a standalone. This isn't going to mix. This isn't going to mix with it. But it builds upon it, adds a few things. Now, if you're a sci-fi fan in board games, yeah, this is a really fun post-apocalyptic game. Now, if you're a Judge Dredd fan, this captures that feel of the judges, of the perps, of being out in the wasteland. It captures it all perfectly. You're going to enjoy that. You're going to appreciate that. I think that this is a great game whether you want to sit down and solo or whether you want to go head to head. This is also good if you want to group together. You want to play as a group, making group decisions for the three judges. You don't need to have one player for each judge. There's group decisions. This game is based around that as well. So please, check this game out. You know, don't listen to disembodied voices and floating heads on YouTube that you don't know. And I'm not saying they are. You don't know if any of them happen to be bought, bribed, gifted by the publisher, the creator of the game, in order to say anything. But you can trust how you feel about watching a playthrough. If the playthrough is done correctly, if they get the majority of the rules right in the playthrough, it's going to give you a great sensation of how that game is going to feel. What your players are going to think, what your family, your friends are going to think, how they experience games. You're going to be able to balance this in your head and come up with a decision of whether this game is something you should spend your money on. Don't listen to people that are trying to spend your money for you. Get your own information, make your own opinion. Go, check out some playthroughs of Judge Dredd Cursed Earth, and then come back here and let us know what you think.